Running better this year than they did last year.
The challenge of doing this with the guys sitting in the pit, as Coach Squanderman called it a while ago, would be what?
Well, it's I think it's good and bad, okay, because when I'm out there and I'm coaching the guys that are out there and it's not going so well, at least I can look over to the pit and say, okay, there's help coming. Right. So it's good and bad. Yeah, it's good and bad.
How much are you guys able to accomplish through the walkthrough part of it for the guys that are not playing?
Well, it's better than nothing. You know, obviously it's not as good as if they could go out there and get the physical reps, but it's better that than the alternative, I guess, and that's just not allowing them to do anything. So it's good. You know, they're getting the mental reps in practice when they're not over in the pit. And they can get some mental reps. And I like to try to get my guys involved by coaching the guys that are out there. So Nate, Jace, and Felix, and those guys are kind of coaching those guys that are out there. So now they're getting mental reps, even though they think they're just coaching for the day. But it's going well. I mean, those guys are. I have good room. They're smart guys. They pick up things really fast. So the most important thing is to get them healthy.
Is Khalid in your room?
Khalid is not in my room. He's kind of doing double duty, right?
Okay.
So, but he's spending more time with the linebackers in this camp just because he hadn't had as many reps as a linebacker because we kind of use him in dual roles.
Mm-hmm. You know. When he's healthy, how good is he?
He's a very dynamic pass rusher. He's a very explosive young man. He has the ability to make plays both in the run and in the pass. And he was young when he was playing defensive end a couple years back, and he showed the ability to make plays. So, going into last year, we thought he was our best pass rusher. Well, he was our best pass rusher. Then Felix came along and Nate came along. So it'll be good to get him back out there.
So is Jalen Pickle in your room now, or how does
he goes? Work? Yeah, we got a couple of those dual guys. Jalen goes both in Tui's room and in my room. He plays both DN and nose tackle for us. He's another kid that can do both of those things for us.
And how do you feel like he adapted to playing on the outside in the 3-man?
Oh, I thought he did okay. Obviously, he's a different type of player than a Felix or Nate or a Khalid. But I thought when we needed a guy that was an older guy that had been around a while and need to settle things down. Pick was the guy that could do that for us. I have total confidence in Pick that he can do what we need him to do at either position.
What are you seeing that you like so far?
Well, I think the guys are really working hard. I mean, they're practicing hard. They're running to the football. Those younger guys, we see a couple of younger guys that are making progress. Are they there yet? No, but they're getting closer to being able to help us.
And Buddy mentioned Cody Stuffelbein. What's he showed so far?
Yeah, Cody Stuffelbein. Cody is strong. He's strong. He's really strong. He has, he's very active, can run for his size. He just needs a few more reps of seeing the pictures, seeing the blocking schemes, and those type of things. But I think Cody has a chance to be pretty good as well.
What's the next step for a guy like Felix?
Obviously, Felix, the next step is for him to master his craft. Okay, what I mean by that is, you had a good year. Okay, don't settle. You want to make sure that you want to be the best, not just be able to get the job done. You want to be the best at what you're doing. And I think he can play the run better. And he'll tell you he got better last year, but he can even be better than that against the run. Pass rush wise, he left some opportunity. He had a good year pass rushing, but he left some opportunities out there as well as far as the pass rush goes. So just being a little bit more consistent with his technique and things like that, and just locking in more. Felix, people don't realize he's still a young guy. He's a young player, so and he's still learning things, and so he needs to have the work ethic. I always tell him he needs to have the same work ethic as like a Wyatt. You need to have that type of work ethic, and it was good that he was able to be around Wyatt a little bit and saw You know, the way Wyatt was in meetings, the way he took notes, the way he watched film, you know, the way he worked out there on the field. So I think Felix is starting to do some of those things. Obviously, we had a little setback with his not being able to go through the spring this year.
For Nate Matlack, is it as simple as being better versus the run?
You know what? Nate wasn't bad against the run this year. Everybody wants to say that. Nate was pretty good against the run. Better than I thought he would be. You know, I thought Nate would be, because of his size, would struggle versus the run. I was pleased with Nate's ability to play the run. Obviously, a goal for Nate this offseason was to get bigger and stronger, and I think that'll help him even be better against the run.
Has that been